This love is running through my veins. Oh, this line can't be tamed. There's fire in my blood. Burn.
Right then, hello everyone and welcome back to the Assetto Corsa Offline Championship as we are here for round 3 of the 2019 WTCR Championship as we visit a brand new country and a brand new venue for the first ever time. We're here in Slovakia at the Automotodrome Slovakia ring for the WTCR race of Slovakia. In the commentary booth today is me, as always, your commentator, Miran FG. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting qualifying and race, I think. Being treated to a brand new venue, obviously. We've never been to Slovakia before, and this circuit looks like it's going to be quite good. Obviously, WTCR do race here in real life, and I think we are going to get some nice racing. Either way, I'm going to go through the track as we witness Alexander Jovanovic on his outlap. Then we have some news as well. But yeah, the Automotodrome Slovakia ring, located in the small Slovakian village of Orechova Poton in the Dunajska Streda district in Slovakia, which is about 30 kilometers away from Bratislava airport. This circuit was opened in 2009, took about a year to build, and the first series to come here, I believe, was the FIA GT3 Championship. I believe it was the World Touring Car Championship, actually, back in 2012. It was. But it's only been... there has been a lot of different series at the circuit. It's only Touring Car and GT series that are raced here. So stuff like, WTCR, but then GT Masters as well. The short-lived FIA GT1 Championship. The TCR Eastern Europe Trophy, and even the European Truck Racing Championship came here, for those who know what that is. But yeah, it is a circuit obviously built for touring car racing, and seen a lot of those series come here. But going through the circuit, this is the 4B layout. So it is 5.935 kilometers long. So this is actually a very long circuit. It is one of the longest circuits on the WTCR calendar. I say one of the, and not the longest. You'll see why later. Yeah, it boasts 16 turns and a race lap record in these cars. I'd say we're expecting about 220s to even 230s. So it is a very long lap in these cars, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But you can see it is a very, as I said, long circuit, but it is tight and it's twisty as well. It's got a lot of slow corners and a lot of left-right turns. So I think it is going to be quite the challenge for the drivers and the cars today. But yeah, as we witness Jovanovic making his way around don't know what turn that is. Hold on. Let me get my track map up on screen. But we have got 4 new drivers. Yes, you heard me right. 4 new drivers in for this race. We have Mateusz Material from Poland in the Hyundai, I believe it is. Then we have Jeremy Jürgens from Germany. He is in the Honda, replacing. I don't really know who he's replacing, but yeah. Then you have Kogan Brikacek, the Slovakian, fittingly making his debut at his home race. Then you have Jesse Jameson, the American, who is making his debut. So that is 4 new drivers making their debuts. We're going to watch this Alexander Jovanovic making his way across the line to set the banker laps at 2:25.658. So, as I said, it is a very long lap around the Slovakia ring. So yeah, it is interesting. As we have the times coming in at the moment, there's Eugen Stoyan in the Lincoln Co. as he's just a 2:24.4, followed by Kevin Bass, who's only a few hundredths of a second slower. There's James Wilson across the line, and Zane Grayson in the Cupra, and then his team in Maynard as well. They're in P6. There's Tom Crossley, the Welshman, goes fastest. Into the 2:23s goes the Lincoln Co. So Lincoln Co seem to finally get off the back foot and be able to challenge for the top spot. We'll see though if that stays as Sergeant Morrow goes up into second place. I believe he is the current championship leader. So there's Jack Davis in P3. Cole Slayton is P6, followed by Jeremy Jürgens in P9. There's Jeremiah Bronikovsky in P6. Obviously no longer the lone Polish driver on the field, as he is accompanied by Mateusz Material. There's Aidan Smith across the line in the Alfa Romeo, as he is currently P15, waiting for some of the other guys to come across the line. There's Material across the line, as he is up at the P10. That's P11, as Zach Jones goes P3. Memphis Fisher across the line, P19. There's Grantley King, our race winner at Paul Ricard, in P13. Levi Thorley is P7. That's P8. That's Ekoto Sambi, the Kenyan, up into P4. P5 as Igor Zhao is up into third place. So nice stuff there from Zhao. And then there's Shane Shields across the line. He's the final man across. And that is all the 26 times on the board. And it is none other than the Lincoln Co. of Tom Crossley, who is currently fastest, followed by championship leader Sergeant Morrow and Igor Zhao for KCMG Honda, that is. So pretty interesting. Lincoln Co. seem to finally have got it together, as there across the line is home hero and debutant Kogan Brikacek, as he went to P3. That's P2 as Eugen Stoyan, the Romanian, going P2. So to make it a Lincoln Co. 1 and 2 at the moment. It's quite interesting. So that is the 2 teammates. I believe it's the Cyan Racing Lincoln Co. Cars, who currently running P1 and P2. There's Zane Grayson up at the P4 as well. As Lawyer Maynard said, improvement, he says P26. And Tom Crossley as well, Poleman, improves to 2:22.436. Sergeant Morrow now breaks the Lincoln Co. 1-2 as he pops up into second place with a 2:23.8. As there is an improvement from Joey Cristobal, the Italian, goes P7. That's down to P8 as we see massive improvements then. Cole Slayton up at the P4 and Jeremy Jürgens up into P8. It's P9 as Jeremiah Bronikovsky goes up into P6. So a lot of improvement in the top 10 now. Bronikovsky getting himself up into P6. Nice improvement from him there. And there is Aidan Smith, and the Irishman goes up into 4th place. We'll see if he's going to be able to score his first ever points here at the Slovakia ring, but there's still 10.5 minutes to go in qualifying, so anything can still happen. Mateusz Material, P17 it is for him, as Zach Jones now goes up into 2nd place, and then Austin Montgomery down there in P19 as well. So an improvement. Grantley King goes P18 as Levi Thorley, the Dane, goes up into 3rd place. Nice stuff there from him, as Ekoto Sambi sets yet another improvement. P6 for him, as Aiguo Zhao, the man from China, improves up into 2nd place. So a lot of improvements up in the field, but no one's able to challenge Tom Crossley for the pole position at the moment, which is quite surprising. As there is Alexander Jovanovic in the Hyundai, who goes P15. 2 positions up on his teammate Kevin Bass. In 17th, there's Brikacek up into P8. Nice stuff there from the Alfa Romeo, as he's currently running in the top 10. So yeah, obviously I believe he is the highest placing debutant at the moment. I believe he would be. As there's Crossley, it's just coming across the line to start his lap. Pun not intended, obviously. But yeah, as there is Joey Cristobal with yet another improvement, and the Italian gets himself up into P6. Jonathan Lawson, the Norwegian, is P19. As there is Jeremiah Bronikowski, and the man from Poland goes up into 3rd in his Audi. So nice stuff from him in the Audi Sport team. I believe that would be the. Now I'm trying to remember here. Yeah, in the Audi Sport team come to you, that is. He is in P3, so really well done from him. As apologize if my voice is sounding a bit weird. My nose has been a bit runny. I don't think I'm sick, but hopefully I'm not, as there's a lot of improvements. Levi Thorley up into P2, and Grantley King get himself up into 4th place. As we see improvements up the field, there's Aiguo Zhao, who now takes the 4th place from Grantley King with a 2:23.396. But you can see that everyone's slowly starting to eat away at the gap to Tom Crossley at the top. But no one's been able to challenge the Welshman in the Lincoln Code just yet. We'll see if that will change. There's Alexander Jovanovic, the Serbian, goes up into 10th place. Just behind Joey Cristobal, he gets himself into the 2:23s. He's down to P11 though, as Kogan Brikacek, the rookie, goes P9 in the Alfa Romeo. It's a nice improvement from him. His teammate Smith is P13 at the moment, so Alfa Romeo only has 1 car in the points at the moment, as Zane Grayson goes P9, knocks Brikacek down to P10 in the team DHL Cupra racing car. Little thing I want to say there, I mistakenly said top 10 for the points. It is top 15, so I did get that wrong. As Joey Cristobal sets an improvement, but I believe he stays where he is. Jonathan Lawson and Jesse Jameson sets improvements as well. Jack Davis up into P17, as Jeremiah Bronikowski goes up into 4th place. As Sergeant Morrow, I did actually miss that, but Morrow, he's gone fastest out of anyone else by 0.2 of a second. He has finally usurped Tom Crossley of the pole position. So provisional pole position, should I say, as he has gone fastest. And yeah, Crossley is going to have to respond to that as Grantley King goes up into P3. The man from Barbados, obviously, who won the last race at Paul Ricard, is looking to score more of the same results here at the Slovakia ring. As there is Shane Shields up into P12, and there's Aiden Smith, and he has parked it. So what's happened to Aiden Smith, may I wonder, as the Irishman has parked it at the side of the road. And there's Zach Jones, and yeah, he's stuck there as well. So I do wonder what's happened, as yeah, there's Smith into the pit lane. I think if we could get a replay on that, actually, see what happened to Aiden Smith. So here he is. He's making his way across the track. I don't think he was here though, but yeah, he's going through turn 3 here. And then, oh dear. That looks like something just went with the engine. And Smith has stalled. You can see there was a lot of flames coming out of the exhaust there. And I think just an engine failure of some sort. We've never seen anything like that. Here, I don't actually think we've ever seen anything like that. So that is Smith, and his engine just went. So that's put him out of qualifying. Don't know if that was an engine misfire of some sort, but yeah, he is out of qualifying. As here is Sergeant Morrow, and I think he set an improvement, as yeah, he's into 222s actually. It's 222.992 from Morrow, as he has now gone fastest. There is Jonathan Lawson with improvements. Davis and Slayton improve as well. There's Cole Slayton up at the P7, as I'm surprised that he actually got a clean lap in, as he's got 2 cars ahead of him and behind him as well. But there you go, Cole Slayton for Audi Sport Team Leopard. Up into P7, so nice improvement there from the American. As here is Eugen Stoyan, and he is stuck behind the, I believe that is one of the Hyundai N Lukoil cars that he's trying to get ahead of, as Mateusz Material improves up into P23. Stoyan trying to chase down the Hyundai car there. But he is stuck behind at the moment, so he's going to have to try and await his chances, try and get past. He has a look on the outside, but yeah, he's kind of lost time there. Or maybe just went wide, I don't really know. Either way then, as they head out of turn 12, you can see over the crest there. Up into turn number 13, a very, very long right-hander, as Alexander Jovanovic sets an improvement. Then just round the final corner through turn 14, then it is just across the line. So we'll see if any of these two will manage improvements, as both of them go across the line. No, it's not an improvement for either of them. Obviously, it wasn't looking to be an improvement by Stoyan, as he was stuck behind, I believe it was Kevin Bass for quite a bit. Here is Igor Zhao, currently in P6 he is. Obviously scored his first points at the Paul Ricard round. He came home with a total of 13 points for his team, and he now sits P9 in the championship. Obviously he's looking to score more of those points here at the Slovakia ring. So it is going to be interesting as Joey Cristobal improves up into 11th place. We've seen a lot of improvements from Cristobal, as he is P12. There is, as you can see, there's, I think, one of the Lincoln codes. That is Ekoto Sambi, who's stuck behind one of the PWR racing cars. That's one of the Cupras. I believe it's either Jones or Fisher. He's stuck behind. But yeah, Sambi, who's currently in P12, is going to have to hope to clear Memphis Fisher as soon as possible, if that is Fisher, obviously. As he got very, very close there through turn number 13, but yeah, he had to back off there out of the exit. As both of these guys are going to come across the line. Zach Jones, though, he sets an improvement as he gets himself up into P2. So really nice stuff there from Zach Jones as we are ticking into the final stages of qualifying. It's about 45 seconds remaining on the clock. As we're just going to wait the final improvements. Some guys are just starting their final laps here. There is Jeremy Jurgens, the German, down in P19 at the moment, as I believe he's stuck behind one of the Audi Sport team come to use. As I think Alexander Jovanovic set an improvement as well, the Serbian P15 he was. There's Brikacek setting an improvement, but he stays in P14 at the moment. That's P15 as Kevin Bass in the Hyundai and Lukoil Racing Team car goes P12. So nice stuff there from him. As the checker flag is now out, we're waiting for 24 cars across the line. So it's basically everyone bar Aiden Smith. And James Wilson is going to be the first man across the line. The man in last place. Can he get himself out of last place? No, he cannot. Maynard behind goes P22. So he gets himself one position ahead of Mateusz Material. There's Sergeant Morrow across the line. He does not improve, but I don't think he needs to, as he's currently on provisional pole by 0.3 of a second. Joey Cristobal improves, but he stays in P11. As here's Igor Zhao, as he has been knocked down a position as Jack Davis up into P7 he goes. Some nice stuff there from him. As Mateusz Material is just going to round the final few corners here. Let's see if Material's going to finish up this lap. As he rounds turn 14. And yeah, now through turn 15 he will go. Let's see if Material is going to improve on this lap. The man currently down in P23. As he goes across the line, and it is P22 for Material. So he goes up one position with that improvement. But yeah, it's not enough to get himself up anywhere. Austin Montgomery improves, but he stays where he is, so he's going to start P24. As then we have Igor Zhao across the line, and the Chinese driver does not improve either. Fisher ahead improves, but he stays in 25th position. As then we have Shane Shields, the Australian, across the line, and he does not improve, unfortunately, for him in the Audi Sport Team Leopard car. Either way, they are looking quite good, P9 and P11 at the moment, so they could be in for some quite good points here today. As Alexander Jovanovic just went across the line there, the Serbian did not improve. Next across the line is Kogan Brikacek. The home hero goes across the line, and it's P13 for Brikacek. Then we have Kevin Bass, the Canadian, goes up one position, and he is the final car across the line, and that means for the first time it is championship leader Sergeant Morrow on pole position here at the Slovakia ring. So now then we are going to go through the starting grid then for the race of Slovakia. It's Sergeant Morrow, the championship leader, who starts on pole position, followed by Zach Jones in the Cupra in second place. Then we have Tom Crossley in P3, followed by Grantley King in P4. Levi Thorley starts P5, followed by Jeremiah Bronikovsky in P6. Then we have Jack Davis in P7, followed by Igor Zhao. The two Americans are Cole Slayton and Zane Grayson, P9 and P10, rounding out the top 10. Then Shane Shields in P11, followed by Joey Cristobal in P12. Then we have Kevin Bass in P13, followed by Kogan Brikacek making his debut in 14th. Then it's Ekoto Sambi in P15, followed by the other Lincoln Co. of Eugen Stoyan in P16. And there's Alexander Jovanovic in P17. followed by Aidan Smith in P18. This is Jonathan Lawson in P19, followed by Jeremy Jurgens in P20. Then it's Jesse Jameson in P21. Mateusz Material starts P22, followed by Lawyer Maynard in P23. There's Austin Montgomery in 24th. And the final two cars on the grid are Memphis Fisher and James Wilson. Right then, as we're going to get underway with the race of Slovakia, it's championship leader Morrow in P1. As the lights are coming on, we got 6 lights. And we are underway here at the Slovakia ring. That's a good start for Morrow, and I think he is going to lead off the line as everyone's going away quite well. There in the back, I think, was Crossley not having the greatest of starts, but then as they head into turn 1, there's Jones on the inside of Morrow. He's going to try to take the advantage as they head out of turn 1, the top two wheel to wheel as they head up the crest, and now into turn number 2. It's going to be Jones on the inside of Morrow, and I think he is actually going to take the lead. He has better traction from the American. He does. He takes the lead of the race here at the Slovakia ring. So that's Zach Jones into the lead out of turn 2 for PWR Racing. As I think there is Crossley now under pressure from Zhao, that is. As Zhao's going to be on the... Or I think that is the opposite, actually. But Zhao's going to try it on... Sorry, I think that is Zhao who's trying it on Grantley King for P4. And he's actually gone ahead of the man from Barbados, as there is Cole Slayton defending from Grayson, as the Audi and the Alfa Romeo are side by side heading through turn number 6. And there's Brikacek and Slayton as well dueling as Brikacek's gonna be on the outside line there. Slayton going a bit over the curb there, but it's a very, very tight corner, so there's not much Slovakian could do there. As here is Jack Davis, who's defending from Tom Crossley, that is, as Crossley's going to be on the inside of Davis there. The two are going to be wheel to wheel. You can see that really nice racing here, as Crossley's going to be on the inside then as they head out of turn 12. You can see there Davis getting ahead of Tom Crossley. And Crossley's not had the best exit here, because here comes Levi Thorley as he's going to be on the inside then of Crossley as they head round turn number 13, as they are door to door here. It's a Volkswagen versus the Lincoln Co. As they head out of the final corner, they're going to be wheel to wheel though, but Crossley gets the better exit, and Thorley trying to find a way past Tom Crossley, as Crossley's defending as much as he can down the main straight. As they head out of turn 1, you can see there Thorley getting quite a good exit. He's just about a car length ahead of Crossley, and he's actually trying it on Jack Davis, so he spotted the opportunity and he's trying it. He's going to try to get 2 and 1 here, Levi Thorley, and he is going to try it on Jack Davis, as the two are going to be wheel to wheel now into the braking zone of turn 3. Thorley on the inside of Davis, as there is King and Jowl side by side, but I think it is going to be Levi Thorley gets ahead as they go into turn number 6. It's Thorley on the outside, but he's going to have the inside line once again as they head through turn I said it incorrectly. This is turn 5, and now this is turn 6. On the inside line goes Levi Thorley, and I think he does get it done finally on Jack Davis, as that was a fantastic battle. They were side by side for the half of the lap, but King and Zhao, the two Hondas, are still side by side, but it is going to be Aiguo Zhao who comes out victorious in that battle, as he is up into P4, as King's fallen down to P5, and he might have to watch out for Levi Thorley there in P6. As we look at the race lead, you can see Zach Jones is pulled away by 2.2 seconds from Sergeant Morrow in P2. So here's a little battle. It's Maynard versus Fisher. The two Americans are going to go at it. the two Cupras, as Maynard's on the inside line of Fisher as they head through turn 10 and turn 11. As up the hill they go, down to the run into turn 13. You can see Maynard is just about ahead. There's just a car length between them. But Fisher is still going to try it as they head into turn 13. Fisher has the inside line there. Maynard having to go the long way around. Zach Jones has the fastest lap as from lap 3 out of 12. You can see this it's the DHL Cooper Racing versus the PWR Racing car, as Maynard just about ahead as they head down the start-finish straight into turn 1. They will go. And we're gonna switch away from that battle as we're gonna focus on this. Zhao versus Bronikovsky, but also Davis versus Thorley. So Jack Davis is gonna try to get past Levi Thorley once again. He's going to try to re-overtake the Dane here as they head into turn number 3 into the brakes. That's going to allow Davis to have the inside line then, as Thorley's forced on the outside line. But he does get quite good traction on the outside line there, Thorley, and that's going to grant him the inside line through turn 4 as well. And we'll see if Davis can hang on as they head through turn 5. It's just about hanging on. There's just about a car length between the two. But Thorley leaves the space as into turn 6 they will go, through turn 7 as well. Davis just about on the inside, just a tiny bit ahead. As they head through turn 7 though, the balance of power shifts back to Thorley. Now into the tight braking zone of turn 8. Levi Thorley just about ahead of Jack Davis, but Davis is still hanging on as they head through turn 9. You see they're just about wheel to wheel. Down into turn 10 they will go. Battle's been going on for a fantastic amount of time now, as there is Thorley on the inside line. Davis trying to hang on, as you can see, trying to get past the try to re-overtake the Dane. It's with battles all around the field. You can see that there in the back as well. And Davis, as they head out of turn 12, has actually re-overtaken Levi Thorley. So nice stuff there from Jack Davis, as there is Shields and Cristobal side by side for P10. Yes, it is gonna be Shields who gets past Cristobal, as there is Slayton and yeah, there's Slayton and Cristobal. I think I did get them mixed up, but now as we approach lap 4 out of 12, Sergeant Morrow was actually set the fastest lap of the race, so that is very surprising. But Slayton getting ahead of Cristobal, as Cristobal though is trying to find the advantage. He's trying to find the opportunity to try and get past. He has a look on the inside, but he's not close enough to try it all in at the moment, as there's Tom Crossley, I think, who is trying it on Levi Thorley, as Thorley himself is trying it on Jack Davis, trying to get past him, but this is giving Thorley the run, or sorry, Crossley the run that he needs on Levi Thorley, as he's going to be on the inside of the Danish driver, as he pulls out late on the inside there. I wasn't sure if he's going to try the move there, but he's on the inside of Levi Thorley as he's getting the outside line then through the S's here, as they're going to be side by side through the S's. And Crossley, he's actually come out ahead of Levi Thorley, so nice stuff there from the Welshman. But it might not be over yet, as Thorley has a look on the outside, but he can't hang on to the position. It's going to be Tom Crossley who remains in P7, as there is Jeremy Jurgens and I think that is Jonathan Lawson. Yes, the German rookie and the Norwegian are going to go side by side here. It's going to be Jurgens round the outside as they head through turn 9, and he gets it done on Lawson, and ahead of him is Aidan Smith in P17, as Lawson might be under pressure from teammate Sambi, as Sambi tries it on the inside line of Lawson. The two are going to be wheel to wheel as they head through the turn 12 or turn 11, sorry, now they go through turn 12 side by side. It's Zombie on the inside as they head over the crest, as there's Lawson getting the better exit than Zombie, but Zombie's gonna try it on the inside line then of Lawson as they head through turn 13. The two Lincoln Co teammates are gonna be wheel to wheel. It's great to see as Zach Jones, no, Sergeant Morrow now sets the fastest lap of the race, so Morrow might be catching Zach Jones. Either way, that gap is still 2.3 seconds, so it's not it's still quite a big of a gap, but could be beneficial for Morrow in the long run, as Zombie's gonna try it on the outside, no, switches to the inside, and into turn 1 they will go. Zombie on the inside as he seems to have quite good traction on the inside line there. Lawson struggling to hang on, and he can't hang on. That is Eko Tosami, the Kenyan, up into 19th place. So nice stuff there from Eko Tosami. Nice little battle between the two Link and Co cars. As here's Jack Davis, he's chasing down Bradley King for P5. As there is Jovanovic, he is dueling with Kogan Brikacek, as the two are going to be wheel to wheel. Brikacek on the inside line. Don't think Jovanovic is going to be able to hang on, unfortunately. Never mind, as he's there on the inside line of the Alfa Romeo. Through into turn 6 they go, and then through turn 7. See the battle going on quite fiercely here as Brikacek's on the inside line. Jovanovic trying to hang on the outside. Then through turn 9 they will go. Jovanovic trying to go the long way around, but I don't think it is enough for him. Either way, he's going to switch to the inside line of turn 11. Might this be the advantage that Jovanovic is looking for? And it is. So Jovanovic actually got on ahead. He placed his car perfectly there, and he's got them moved on into turn 11. So that is great stuff from Alexander Jovanovic, and the Serbian is up into 15th place. So yeah, great stuff from him there. As Jack Davis currently chasing down Bradley King for P5. As we approach lap 6 out of 12, it is Sergeant Moore with yet another fast lap, so he might be actually gaining on Zach Jones. There's Maynard having a look on Fisher. These two are going to go at it again for P23. As Maynard's on the outside line there. It's going to be the inside heading into turn 1. I think that is going to be the superior line, as they are going to head into turn 1. Maynard does try it as they head into the first corner, but no, he's not close enough to try it. He has a look on the outside, but I don't think that's done wonders. I think he has been compromised there, as that might allow Austin Montgomery, the Hyundai behind, to close up. As there is Jack Davis still trying to close in on King. As they head to the S's, it's not close enough to try it just yet. As they head to turn 7, you can see the gap opening up just a bit by about a 1/10 of a second to King. So I think this is going to stay as it is. Davis is going to try to find a way past. He's going to have to remain patient behind. So see through turn 11, I think Brikacek went a bit wider as he's trying to chase down Alexander Jovanovic. He's going to want to try and get past the man who overtook him a few laps ago. Shane Shields on the back of Zane Grayson as well. It's 2 tenths, so it's actually really close between the two. But he's actually had to back off there massively. I don't know what's happened, but he's backed off massively there, and that's allowed teammate Slayton behind to catch up. Zach Jones now at the fastest lap of the race, so I think he is pulling away a bit from Morrow. As Thorley is very close to the back of Tom Cross. He's going to try to get past the Welshman once again. As there in the back is Stoyan, who is going to go on Kevin Bass, that is, on the inside line of the Canadian. See if he is going to get this done, as the two are going to be wheel to wheel as they head through turn 2. Or turn 3, I think that is, sorry. No, this is turn 3 now as they head into turn number 3 into the braking zone. Stoyan on the inside line there, I think. Yeah, he gets a better exit of Kevin Bass, but Bass can just hangs on there, as there is Grayson, as he is dueling with Thorley. So Zane Grayson is on the inside line there of Levi Thorley, so he's putting a spanner in the works for Thorley, who's trying to catch up to Tom Crossley. But the two are going to be wheel to wheel, and this is good news for Crossley, so that's going to allow him to pull ahead as these two behind are battling. But Grayson on the outside line there, trying to get past the Danish driver, who's been the center of attention this race. He's done a lot of overtaking here, and he's been involved in quite a lot of battles. As they head into turn 11, you can see that Grayson on the outside line there, as Thorley's on the inside, and I think that should allow him to remain ahead of Grayson. So nice stuff there, nice battle from Grayson and Thorley, but it is Levi Thorley that comes out ahead. And obviously Thorley really positioned his car. I think turn 11 is a deal breaker when it comes to battles. If you're on the inside line there, it's like you've automatically won the battles. Here is Jonathan Lawson being overtaken by Mateusz Material. So there's Material getting ahead of Lawson. Material is stuck in a Lincoln Co sandwich here, as there's Ekotosami in P19 as well. Obviously, I don't think this is how he wanted his debut to go, Mateusz Material, but yeah, I mean, you can. It's not the everything won't go your way. Sometimes there's Fisher and Montgomery side by side. Sambi might be under pressure from Material here, as Lawson is trying to get past the young Polish driver once again on the inside line of the Hyundai, and he gets a very good exit out of turn 1. He's ahead of Mateo. So that was actually a really slick move there from Jonathan Lawson. And it's Austin Montgomery dueling with Memphis Fisher there. As Fisher comes ahead in that battle for P24. So he's Shane Shields. He's caught up to Zane Grayson. As here is Material. It might be under pressure from another car and another rookie, Jesse Jameson, on the inside line there. As Material is going to try to hang on the outside line there of the I think that is the Volkswagen of Jesse Jameson. The two are going to be wheel to wheel through the SS. Jameson's going to have the inside line though into this corner, and I think that is going to allow him to get ahead, and it is going to allow him to get ahead as Jameson is up to P21. That's Material down 2 positions, so really not good for Mateusz Material. Meanwhile, here is another rookie, Jeremy Jurgens, who is chasing down Aiden Smith for P17. Obviously no points for P17, but we'll see what happens. As here is Jonathan Lawson. He's chasing down his Lincoln Co teammate Ekoto Sambi for P19 as they head out of the final corner. You can see he's closing in by a bit on his straight, but don't think he is close enough to try it just yet. Meanwhile, here's one man getting close to Lincoln Co. It is Levi Thorley, who is on the back of Tom Crossley. And I think... no, never mind. I thought Jack Davis had gotten past Crossley, but I was misremembering. Levi Thorley's been chasing down Crossley for quite a bit now, but he's just not able to get past the Welshman, who is currently in P7. And we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can get past him, as Crossley himself is putting the pressure on Jack Davis as he's trying to get past. I think Thorley was able to close up a bit there, but Crossley himself is trying to get P6 as he's trying to get the Audi Sport Team Come To You car there of Jack Davis in P6. As there is a move, and that is Jeremy Jurgens on the inside line of Aiden Smith. But then as they head out of turn 12, there's Jurgens on the inside line as they head up and over the crest. They're gonna be wheel to wheel, but Smith gets the better exit on the outside line there. As Jurgens switches to the inside as they head to turn 13. Nice little position making, nice stuff from the rookie there as he's on the inside line through turn number 13. Can Smith hang on as they head through turn 14, the final corner? As yes, they're just going to be about wheel to wheel. Jurgens covering off the inside line from Aiden Smith. Nice stuff, stuff there from Jurgens. As there is Thorley, who has gone past Tom Crossley. I don't know what's happened there, but Grayson's going to try and get past Crossley here as well, as he is on the inside line of the Welsh driver. The two are going to be wheel to wheel. Now into turn 3 they will go. Grayson on the inside of Tom Crossley. Crossley does not want to lose another position here, but he just might, as Grayson's on the inside line there in the Team DHL Cupra car, as the two are still side by side. As there is Thorley who's trying to get past Davis as well, so just see that up ahead as Grayson's on the inside. The battle's still going on, they're still side by side, but it is going to be Zane Grayson who does get ahead of Tom Crossley finally. Unless Crossley is having a look on the outside, but I don't think it's going to happen like that. But there is Levi Thorley as his true power is finally being unleashed, as he's going to go on the inside of Jack Davis through turn 9 and over the crest they will go, and it is going to be Thorley who gets ahead of Davis, but Davis has a look on the inside of Thorley. It's not going to do anything though, as Levi Thorley remains in P6. There's Jurgens on the inside of Smith, the same corner where he tried it last lap. On the inside, Jeremy Jurgens, as the two are going to be wheel to wheel. You see there's Smith on the inside line. Is Jurgens going to hold the outside once again as they head into turn 13? He will this time, as Morrow does the fastest lap of the race. On the outside goes Jeremy Jurgens. As they are still door to door. heading through the start-finish straight. It's gonna be Smith on the inside, but Jurgens gets the better exit out of turn number 14. Now to turn 1 they will go, the first corner, as Jurgens gonna go around the outside, and I think he does get it done on Aidan Smith. So nice stuff there from Jeremy Jurgens, as there is Shane Shields on Tom Crossley. Crossley is just falling like a stone here, as Shields is on the inside trying to get past Crossley here. Crossley trying to put the squeeze on Shields as much as possible as they head into turn 3. But he tries to open up his line there, Tom Crossley, as he is going to be on the inside. And then on the outside there, as Crossley's on the inside, can he try and defend from Shields? And he has, actually, so nice stuff there from Tom Crossley. And Shields might be under pressure from teammate Slayton in here, as the two Team Leopard racing cars are going to go side by side. Slayton on the inside of Shane Shields, as into turn 11 there we will go. It's going to be Cole Slayton on the inside line of Shields, as the two are going to go wheel to wheel. Heading out of turn 12, they're still side by side as the two teammates dueling with each other for P11. As Slayton switches to the inside line as they head through the final corner. Is he close enough to try it? As we're now on the final lap of the race, and no, Slayton is not close enough. That means that Shane Shields is going to remain ahead for P10 and try and chase down Tom Crossley though. But Slayton's so close to the back of Shane Shields, as he's going to try it on the inside of his teammate heading into the first corner. But he isn't close enough to try the move, unfortunately. On Shields, there is Stoyan on Slayton now, as the two are going to be wheel to wheel. Stoyan on the inside line, then defense or offense turns into defense for Cole Slayton, as he is defending from the Lincoln Co of Romanian Eugen Stoyan, as he gets a better exit at turn 2. Now to turn 3. Stoyan on the inside line as there's battle for P11 on the final lap. And there's Shields and Crossley as well. I think Stoyan has gotten ahead of Cole Slayton, as Shane Shields is trying to get past Tom Crossley. Crossley defending the P9 from Shane Shields. So points, it's a battle for points here on the final lap of the race here at the Slovakia ring. As there's Crossley on the inside line, Shields on the outside. The two are going to be wheel to wheel though. Crossley's going to be on the inside once again through turn 9. And now as they head over the crest into turn 11, there's Shields on the inside line of Tom Crossley. Crossley's going to have to hang on the outside line there. And he is going to hang on. And they are going to be wheel to wheel through the S's there and over the crest as well. But the question is, where is Zach Jones? As Shields and Crossley across the line. But coming across the line is Zach Jones to win the race of Slovakia. He is a race winner, and Sergeant Moro P2. Jeremiah Brankowski, a first podium for him. Fantastic stuff. As there's Bradley King coming over in P5. And Jack Davis just going to get P7. Tom Crossley is just going to get ahead of Shane Shields there for P9. As there's Ekoto Sam and then Jonathan Lawson as well. Mateusz Material. And just waiting for the final 2 cars across the line. This is James Wilson, 4.5 seconds behind. I wonder what happened to him. Either way, that is it for WTCR. Let's go through the final classifications. It is Zach Jones who wins the race of Slovakia, followed by Sergeant Morris. That's the fast lap of the race. Then it's Jeremiah Bernikowski who finishes P3, followed by Igor Zhao, Grantley King. I'm just gonna round this off very quickly. Grantley King, Levi Thorley, Jack Davis, Zane Grayson, Tom Crossley, and then Shade Shields in P10. Then we have Ergen Stoyan, Cole Slayton, Kevin Bass, Alexander Jovanovic, Joey Cristobal, Kogan Brikacek, Jeremy Jurgens, Aiden Smith, Ekoto Sambi, Jonathan Lawson, Jesse Jameson, Mateusz Material, Lawyer Maynard, Austin Montgomery, Memphis Fisher, and James Wilson. And that is it for WTCR. Time to give out driver of the day, and I would have to give it to Levi Thorley. He made some really impressive moves today, and he made a lot of overtakes and was a lot of battles. So really nice stuff there from Levi Thorley, and he's my driver of the day. But that is it for WTCR. Congratulations to Zach Jones on the victory, and that's been it for ACOC today. We will see you tomorrow for the Porsche Super Cup race at Spa-Francorchamps. So that's been it from me. I've been your commentator, Mir Energy. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.